Hello, Christians. It's Kamala here with the video, and this is very specific in the book of Acts, and I'm going to read for what the Lord gave me to read. After I will tell you what I prayed about. And as they cried out and cast off their clothes and threw dust into the air, the chief captain commanded him to be brought into the castle and bade that he should be examined for scourging, and that he might know wherefore they cried so against him. And as they bound him with thongs, Paul said unto the centurions that stood by, Is it lawful for you to scourge a man that is a Roman and uncondemned? And I was just praying to the Lord about the Gangstalkers, because the Lord revealed a word to me about a week ago, and the word was Jekyll. And that's not a biblical term, so I looked it up, and the story of Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is Mr. Hyde was basically a good man who was overcome by the evil spirit of Jekyll, and the Jekyll part became bigger than Mr. Hyde, so he lost basically. And that's what we as human beings are all going through. All of us have a good side, and all of us can be given to an evil seducing spirit, especially in this last days. No one is perfect, God says. No, not a one. So we have to remember that. And in the case of the Jekylls, at least 51% of them has been given over to the devil, 49 maybe to God. And so I say to the Gangstalkers, I plead with you again. God says, judge not lest ye be judged. To do unto you, Jesus says, what you would have others do unto you. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Destroy not thy neighbor's landmark. I have begged and pleaded with them to stop going in my car and to stop coming in my home and to stay out of my technology in the name of Jesus Christ. And they heed this not. So I'm not making a judgment, but it would seem like that 51% of them is Jekyll. And I know that I've had times in my life, decades, where more than 51% of me was darkness. But now I know I'm in the light. And I'm praying for all of you who hear this video that I started out by just opening my Bible and praying and reading and taking it all to God. He will fight all your battles for you. Fear no man, fear no evil, fear only the Lord's judgment of you. For God hath not given a spirit of fear, but of love and of courage and of a sound mind. Yeah, as many times as you take my things and put them back or move it around, my mind is sound. The Lord almost always reveals to me when something is taken or misplaced. And sometimes even who did it. A Jekyll.